This week on Tiger Talk, from Relay for Life, Sadie Martin, and the president of Doane College, Jonathan Brand. And here's the host of Tiger Talk, Dusty.
Good evening, welcome to Tiger Talk. Very excited for today's show. On tonight's show, we have the president of Doane College. He accepted and decided to come on for an interview, so I'm very excited for that. And not only do I have an interview with President Brand, but I also have an interview with a Relay for Life member, Sadie Martin. She's going to be talking all about the spaghetti feed coming up this weekend. So it should be a very entertaining episode. Make sure you keep it right here for the entire episode. Should be good. A couple news stories here for you. I don't know if you heard about this one, but a donut was used to solve a church break-in from January of 2007. Police found a half-eaten donut left behind by the criminal, and they used DNA from the donut and matched it to the criminal. He is now charged with burglary thanks to the match, but police say that the hardest part of the case was not eating the evidence. True story. A Taco Bell's drive-thru in Missouri was hacked into this past week. Taco Bell says that the headsets were hacked into by someone inside their own company. When asked, the Taco Bell Chihuahua said no comment.
That's just really interesting about Taco Bell, because I personally would love to be able to hack into the headset system. You could play so many jokes on people, like sit outside and be like, ooh, I see an old grandma coming up. Hey grandma, what's going on? You gonna come party later?
You gonna take your old grandma to a party?
Yeah. That would be so much fun. Just think about the grandma. She'd be like, excuse me, what did you say? Like, I want to take you to a party, Grandma.
Despite our slumping economy, the video game market is on the rise. Last month, Americans spent $445 million on video game hardware. This just goes to show you that people would rather sit at home rather than go outdoors and play a sport. We'd prefer to be lazy. And finally, Joan Rivers said in an interview this past week that some presenters at the Oscars won't be on the red carpet. She says the Academy wants to keep something fresh for the show. Personally, they obviously don't know what they're doing because Joan Rivers is still working the Oscars. What do you think?
I don't know. She's getting pretty old. I think she needs to just cut it out.
What is she now, like 200, 300?
I don't know, but old enough.
Somewhere in that range. Events going on this week. Hell Week is approaching. The Omegas, the Chi Deltas, all those fraternities and sororities are having their second rush party, so make sure you check your mailboxes to see if you got an invitation for those. And if you are joining a fraternity or sorority, good luck, and it should be an interesting Hell Week this year. Thursday night, David Coleman, the Love Doctor, will be here this Thursday at 8 o'clock in Common Grounds. And David Coleman will hopefully be on the show next week, so make sure you come down back next week for Tiger Talk for an interview with him. Should be a very interesting show. Check that out this Thursday, 8 o'clock, Common Grounds Coffee Shop. And my personal favorite event of the week, Doane's Most Talented, returns this Friday. There are a total of 12 contestants signed up this year, so it should be a good show. So make sure you come and see it and check it out. This Friday, 7:30 Heckman Auditorium is the first week of the 2-week competition. This Friday, 7:30 Heckman Auditorium. Make sure you check that out. And finally, the Relay for Life Spaghetti Feed is this Sunday. They are serving from 11 to 2 at the United Church of Christ on 12th and Ivy. $7 for adults and $4 for children, 12 and under. Make sure you check that out. All the proceeds go to Relay. Be sure to check out that and come support a good cause. Coming up on the show, we will have Sadie Martin to talk about Relay for Life and the Spaghetti Feed. Up after Sadie is Jonathan Brand talking all about the new renovations and a little bit about himself as well. If you have an event that you want us to talk about here on Tiger Talk, make sure you send it to dctv@doane.edu. We'll be glad to talk about it for you and even bring you on the show to talk about it as well. So make sure you send us your events and your information, whether it's a Doane event or it's a Crete event. Make sure you send us all your information. We'll be glad to talk about it for you. And coming up, we have the new video of the week. So make sure you come on back. Welcome back to Tiger Talk. Our video of the week last week was the classic clip of Joaquin Phoenix debuting his rap career and falling off the stage. Hopefully you caught that. If not, check it out on YouTube. Our video of the week this week, it's a fat guy in a leotard. It's a little embarrassing. Check it out.
pull it down. Ow, ow!
A little scary. Not gonna lie. I love how when he gets into it, the camera starts shaking uncontrollably. I love how when she gets into it, the camera starts shaking uncontrollably.
Maybe this is his new weight loss plan. He's gonna lose weight
Maybe it is a
doing
new
it.
weight loss plan.
He has a hanky or something in here with it.
I will admit, the guy's got some pretty good moves. For a big guy, he's pretty agile.
Ow, ow!
Ow! Pretty agile for a big guy. That is our video of the week this week. If you have an idea for a video of the week, make sure you send it to us, dctv@doane.edu. We'll be glad to air it. Coming up, we got an interview with President Brand, so make sure you keep it right here. Welcome back to Tiger Talk. My first guest tonight is a member of Relay for Life. She is a sophomore, ladies and gentlemen, Sadie Martin.
Thanks, Dusty, for having me.
Thanks for coming on the show. How are you doing?
Pretty well.
Yeah?
Yep.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, I did. Not as productive as I would like, but oh well.
How was your Valentine's?
It went well. Had a movie party with some single friends.
Yeah? Single ladies night?
Yep.
Single ladies, just like the video earlier. Single ladies. What movies you guys watch?
Burn After Reading, Lion King, Beautiful Dreamer, and My Girl.
My Girl?
Yep.
What was that, like 1980? 90?
I don't know,
70s.
Macaulay Culkin's about this tall.
What did you think of Burn After Reading?
I was not a fan.
Not a fan?
There was a couple people that fell asleep during it. Slow. I wasn't a huge fan of the language or the plot.
Yeah.
Just kind of ended abruptly too, I think.
What did you think when Brad Pitt got shot? Did it catch you off guard?
A little bit. I'm like, where did the gun come from? But whatever.
I was watching, when I remember watching it, I was watching it, and I remember George Clooney looking in the closet, and he's all of a sudden, poof, he's shot, and it caught me off guard.
It's like,
Wasn't
where
ready
did the
for it.
gun come from? Because Brad Pitt looked at the empty holster, but Clooney just got out of the shower.
Clooney's
Where
always
did it
got a
come
gun on
from?
him. Clooney's always got a gun on him. It's a true
Okay.
story. Do you know that?
No.
Every movie he's on, he's always got a gun in his pocket.
Interesting.
No, that's a complete lie. That's a complete lie. Clooney, if you're watching for some unknown reason, I'm sorry, it was a lie. Now, did you guys play any games last night?
We did. About halfway into our fourth movie, we got out Apples to Apples, and we played that for a while, and then we're like, well, let's switch it up a little bit. None of us had ever done it except one person, so he kind of explained how he had played it this way before. Instead of having the nouns describe the adjective, we kind of flip-flopped it, and each person would come up with their own noun, person, place, thing, group of words, whichever. And then we would try our best to sillily describe the adjective or the noun with our own adjectives. And we had about 10 people playing it. You know, it was getting around midnight, starting to get tired and just crazy. We renamed it Snapples to Crapples as a spin-off of Apples to Apples and just kind of went with it using people in our group or something in our surrounding. It was a pretty good time.
Are you going to make a career out of this Snapples to Crapples?
Career, I don't know. Hobby, maybe.
You should really get a whole bunch of people together and just get a big, huge Snapples to Crapples game going.
That would be pretty interesting.
Who all played?
Let's see, Jamie Waverka and Mason Nash, they were the only couple of the group. We tried kicking them out, but it didn't work. Brittany Goodner, myself, Michael Ulmer, Zach Howder, Laura Thunker, Jessica Polt, and Melissa Boyer.
So pretty good sized group of people.
Yep.
Huh?
It was great, good fun.